Good morning, boys and girls from third of primary, and welcome to a new video. Today, we're going to continue learning about history, Unit 6. Okay, first of all, I want to review what we saw the last day. That means the periods of history. First, remember, we have prehistory, which, after the invention of writing, led us to a new period of time. It was ancient history. In ancient history, we had big civilizations, and when one of them, the Roman Empire, fell, led us to a new period of time. It was the Middle Ages. The Middle Ages, a period of castles and wars, finished with the discovery of America. And then we are in a new period of time, which was the early modern period. The early middle period, a period of kings and queens, which were very powerful. And after the French Revolution, we were in the late modern period. That means where we live today. So, which is the first period of time? That is right, prehistory. So, today we're going to learn about prehistory. History started when the first humans appeared on Earth. This was around 2 million years ago. 2 million years! That's a long time. And this period finished, as you already know, with the invention of writing. And this was around 3000 BC, 3000 before Christ was born. Okay, but this is not everything because inside prehistory, because it's a very big period of time, we have smaller periods. And the two main ones were the Paleolithic and the Neolithic. Okay, we're going to learn now more about the Paleolithic and the Neolithic. Let's go. Well, the Paleolithic is the longest period of all, started 2 million years ago and finished around 10,000 before Christ. 10,000, eh? So this is a very long period of time. Okay, so let's see the characteristics now of the Paleolithic. First, people lived in caves and hunted animals. They lived in caves and hunted animals. They needed to eat. They also learned to control the fire and how to use simple tools which help them a lot to cook food, to be warm, or to do different things. Finally, we have to say that they were nomads. This word means that they didn't have a fixed house. They didn't live in the same place all the time. They moved from one place to another. Imagine they are in a place, they hunt all the animals that are there, and they collect all the food, all the plants that they can eat. So when there are no more animals and no more plants, they have to move somewhere else. They have to find a new cave, a new house with more food, plants, and animals. So let's see now the Neolithic. The Neolithic, it is also a very long period, which started around 10,000 before Christ and finished, as you may know, with the invention of writing around 3000 before Christ. Okay, the main characteristics were that people learned how to cultivate crops and domesticated animals. Yes, so this was a very important discovery because it allowed all the people to live in the same place. They didn't have to travel anymore. They stopped being nomads and they started a sedentary life, creating small towns. Okay, so as they learned how to cultivate crops and animals, they didn't have to look for food all the time because they had food all the year round. Okay, let's summarize now. In the Paleolithic, people lived in caves and hunted animals, and in the Neolithic, people cultivated crops and domesticated animals. They also hunted, but not as much as in the Paleolithic. In the Paleolithic, people were nomads. That means that they didn't have a house. They moved from one place to another. In the Neolithic, they lived in the same place all the time because they learned how to cultivate and how to domesticate animals. And finally, in the Paleolithic, people learned how to control the fire and used simple tools. In the Neolithic, there are other important discoveries and inventions that you can investigate in the internet. Let's see now the work we have to do. First, watch this video as many times as you need. You can check your book for more information or to review. Then I looked for another video about prehistory. You can have a look if you are curious about this period of time. And finally, in your notebook, write or draw the characteristics of prehistory. You can look for more information about prehistory in the internet. So remember, as always, we write today's date, then the title of today's work, which is prehistory, and then a small summary. You can use this one or you can make your own summary with beautiful drawings. I know that you are amazing drawers. So this is everything for today. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed and everything is very clear. Lots of hugs and kisses.